Let's kick things off. Series number 1 of the day, series number 1 of the match. It's going to be TRK versus Dark. Can TRK stop Dark's unstoppable offense? Can Dark pull out another miracle win? He's already beaten Daniel in this tournament, taking First Killer to Game 5. The TRK is going to try and put a halt to that momentum. Oh yeah, I forgot the audio, haven't I? Yep. There we go. I thought I was doing so well because I remembered to turn the audio back up. I was playing Rocket League yesterday, and I play Rocket League with very low game sound volume compared to what I stream with. So here's me thinking I turned it back on. But actually I just had it muted, so thank you for keeping me right, guys. That's a great save by TRK. Dark's recoveries are immaculate as always. Oh, thanks Thomas, by the way, for the 47-month tier 1. How you doing? It's good to see you. Heck, dude, thanks to the 4-month prime. He says, I ran my dog through a laundry mangle a few times. Now he's flat enough to slide through the mail slot whenever he goes outside. He's happier and healthier than I've ever seen him. And he's getting more sleep. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Thanks for that information. Great story. Well done. Well, Dark's already had to slow things down just slightly, but that's not going to dissuade him from early challenges anytime he can. He's got TRK on the ropes, but the post saves. The favourite here. It really would be something special if Dark could beat TRK. The reason being, I think that TRK's defense, his style, is more naturally suited to dealing with Dark. Dark is known for his just non-stop aggression in offense. He's known for just completely disrespecting his opponents. TRK is a player who really fights for that midfield control a lot more than others who might struggle against him. Oh, you're joking. TRK's just triple tapped it in. He's off to a flyer. He's managed to keep Dark at bay. And now scores the back end of the car with a little triple reset attempt. I think he might have gone for the reset and then decided, you know what, I don't even need to flip into that ball. I'm just going to let it bounce downwards. It looks like TRK from the get-go has already figured out how to spot Dark's cheeky kickoff. So Dark didn't really try to disguise that last one too much. He's tried one fake kickoff on the slight offset spawn. TRK has denied it. That did take Daniel quite a while to figure out. First Killer also, you know, did take a while before he started to read that in their matchup. In fact, everybody that I've seen play against Dark has taken a while to figure it out. But Dark's going to be on the board now. Open net as TRK's demo misses. You know it's all about the pop-off plays for Dark. He's going to only be happy if he can get good goals in TRK. He actually tried to fake the fake kickoff there. This is getting pretty deep into the rabbit hole in terms of strategies. Dark started off that last kickoff as if he was going to half flip to land backwards, and then he ended up just going for a delayed kickoff off the back of it. I think it's the first time I've seen him do this, so he's taking it to the next level again. TRK starts off with a pretty straight line air dribble before throwing in a little 360 spin at the end. That's a really smart play there by Dark. It hasn't worked out, but it's a wise choice to just drive challenge in the back corner. It's not a position that you want to be 50-50ing the ball in. The vast majority of bounces will go the defender's way. TRK attempting an air dribble bump. It's not going to work. Dark's done really well there to keep that ball under control. TRK gives him the respect, backs down. Dark's long shot won't cause him any trouble, but this is promising for Dark. He's almost demoed TRK again there. Collects the air dribble. Knew that TRK was going to get saved there, so he just preferred to 50-50 the ball instead. Just one goal for Dark so far. It's been an open net. He's hit the post as well, but overall TRK has managed to limit Dark's options. Wow, that's a monster of a reset from TRK. He's bumped Dark after the fact, and oh my goodness, Dark's going to somehow save this. No way. Well, he concedes eventually. Not before putting up quite a fight on the goal line. It's a ridiculously quick reset from TRK that rattled the crossbar, stuck around in the goal line. And Dark was scrambling and eventually struggling to get the ball clear. Another possession for TRK after the kickoff. Dark has to charge in. TRK sees it coming though. TRK has really spotted a lot of Dark's challenges way before they've occurred. He's looked perfectly comfortable dealing with his quick mechanical opponent. We all know that TRK is a quick player himself. When he decides to go, he really does go with no hesitation. And after what Dark was able to do to Daniel, and after seeing Dark go 2-1 up against First Killer as well, we know that the potential is there, depending on what level TRK comes in with today. I think if TRK is his usual self, back to his usual self I should say, back to his just number one 1v1 player in the world self that we, I think, unanimously agreed on worldwide about 4 or 5 months ago, he should be fine against Dark. But if he has a slightly off day, even an off game, I think Dark could just run riot against him. It's all going to be about reading Dark's aggression for TRK. He doesn't want to get stuck in goal. I don't think he will get stuck in his goal. I think he's going to be quite happy just challenging the midfield. Hold on a second here. We've actually got a comeback late in the game. TRK makes a mistake while trying to just control the ball after resetting. And Dark could see that TRK is very much under the ball there. Just sticks a challenge in. Fake kickoff works out well for Dark. He's got a chance off the wall from the back corner here. Can't keep up with the ball though. It got away from him before he could land a reset. TRK is going to try and show him how it's done. It looks a much better setup here. It just goes straight past Dark. Flick speed was too good. You know, if Dark had managed to score in that same manner, we would have had a 1-goal game here. So good comeback attempt at the end of the game. Maybe a bit careless for TRK to give him that opportunity. He might not be done just yet. Well, Dark's had pretty strong kickoffs this game, so 2-goal comeback in 16 seconds is more than possible. Is he going to fake, or is he going to go for it? He's going to go for it here. And he pushes it around the outside. Dark looking to get some space to play with. Oh, the pre-flip outplays TRK. What's our play by Dark? I don't think TRK's played this badly at all. He doesn't want to give Dark space with not long left on the clock, but a bit pedestrian with the approach. And a 7-second remaining equalizer could be on its way. Not with that bump attempt failing though. Dark will lose. Eventually TRK figures out how to win a kickoff against him. Dark trying to just smash TRK to the sidewall there, but he rolled over the top of him. And now, yeah, TRK holds on for the Game 1 win. Where's the VOD from yesterday? It should be on. It should be up. I think I tried to publish it yesterday, but it didn't appear initially. But I think now it is there. If you guys want to check, that would be great. Let me know if the VOD is available from yesterday's semi-final. Had a couple people ask about the prize pool. Is it finished now? Is that it? Is that all that we're gonna get? Well, that's all I'll match. You guys have maxed the prize pool bar there, so that means I'm gonna add £1,250 to whatever the prize pool ends up being. But yeah, all other donations during this tournament will go to the prize pool as well. So we're just a shade over £1,250 at the moment. On that bar. Anything else will be added. Did I buy the new Bugatti? I couldn't afford it after the prize pool contributions, mate. Well, Dark's missed a kickoff goal there. I think it was a pretty quick one. He needed to jump early for it, but still should be scoring there. TRK is really not just competing with Dark in this 1v1, but competing for him for clips. He's really had a good time making the most of this midfield space that he's been given. It's a stylistic difference. Dark wants to just play that freestyle 1v1 against TRK. TRK's not having it though. Whenever Dark's trying to set up these same plays, TRK's either making early challenges or threatening early challenges. It looks like Dark spots this one before it can connect though. TRK was a bit wayward with the approach also. Dark's actually, you know, kind of ceiling pinched that one in. This isn't the first time that he's done this in this tournament. But so far the difference has been defensive. TRK has been imposing his will on his young mechanical opponent. Here he comes again. This time it's a standard air dribble. Reset him for the second goal. And now he just air dribbles over him for the third. He's mixing things up brilliantly here. I wouldn't be surprised to see an air dribble bump thrown in next. TRK continues to keep Dark guessing. For the record, by the way, this is a matchup that TRK wanted. As I mentioned at the start of this series, both teams were trying to figure out what order they would send out their players, and the discussion, or at least I was using Google Translate to follow the discussion of the A team. Hold on, I've got to go and read this to you because I was having a laugh at one of the it definitely failed Google Translates that came through. Oh my goodness, TRK is just unstoppable right now. Dark has no answer for him in defense. Okay, one of the comments that I figured out that the KSA A team were trying to figure out how to get TRK against Dark. That's what they wanted. That's what TRK wanted. Nice recovery by Dark. He's taking a beating there, but managed to get the dodge on target anyway. A double pull shot from TRK, and this actually ended up in the back of the net. But okay, so while the A team were trying to figure out what order to send TRK out, oh, he's just missed an open net, hasn't he? So that he could play against Dark. TRK wrote he wrote a sentence in Arabic, and then I Google translated it, and it said, wait, I've got to go and translate it again. I don't want to get this wrong. I'm just going to translate it again. I think I can remember what it said, but I'm going to just make sure because it was something special. So yeah, he said, guys, this is what Google Translate says, guys, how did you stop the puja? Which I can only imagine means pogo, or like, that's Google's attempt at translating pogo. And it looks like his team had a good answer because TRK has stopped the first puja attempt of the game. And he will score off the back of it to put himself 6-2 in front. Show us you can translate. No, I know what he was asking. Because the reply from Naupo was like 20 H's in a row, which is the Arabic version of a ha ha ha. So yeah, clearly he thought that was quite a funny comment. How do you stop the puja? I imagine that just means, or that's how you say pogo in Arabic. I would be surprised if there's a corresponding word. TRK's defense is looking really solid. Dark didn't get what he wanted in that play, but I think a lot of defenders would have let it go past them anyway. No, not wanted to let it go past them, of course, but watched it go past him anyway. That's just how difficult it is to read him. This time he does have some success tricking TRK. As the wave dash shot goes by. Oh my goodness, a squid's body is just donated 416 pounds. That's probably, is that $500 US? It might be. Says, thanks for doing this. Let's hope competitive RL continues for a long time. I'm with you on that, mate, but wow, okay, that's another $5. So what's the price pull at now? It's probably like $3,500. You include the component I'm adding. That's absolutely ridiculous. Really appreciate it, man. We're past the point where I'm matching donations and you're still showing support to the one scene. You absolute legend. Well, TRK's missed another open net. He's missed a couple here, but he has scored afterwards in both instances. So, oh no, actually, the first time he didn't. He tried to dish the second goal and didn't get it. The prize pool is going to be winner takes all, by the way. I think I've said this a few times throughout the event. France waiting in the final for the winner of this match. The winning team can, of course, decide how they'd like to split the prize pool between their three players. I imagine it will probably be an even distribution, but you never know. Can Dark keep this competitive? Or will this be? Well, it could be his last match, his last series, I should say, of the entire tournament. If his teammates can't fight back and get him into the final against France. Of course, it'll be far from the last we see of Dark in 1v1 competition. He is a true prodigy, the prodigy right now that everybody's talking about. Unfortunately for him, TRK has just had his number. He's managed to stifle Dark's midfield aggression. And he's managed to really show Dark levels when it comes to the offensive game. I mean, TRK is just reading him here. He saw that fake challenge coming a mile away. Dark might actually just forfeit and go next. I know he tried to wait for the ball to roll away from TRK so he could just wave dash into position. Of course, TRK is not going to let him do that. He's got perfect spacing. Air dribble dunk also goes into the back of the net. He's completed the trifecta. We've had the air dribble flip reset earlier on. We've had the standard air dribble, now the flip reset dunk. It's just too easy for TRK. He is playing Rocket League with the cheats on. Actually, I just realized I shouldn't say that these days with all of the actual cheats that all the actual cheats that have been surfacing. Crazy thing is that, at least in pro play, I'm pretty sure that most of the cheats that have been surfacing, at least the ones I've heard, would be a downgrade on professional play. I'm not aware of any that would be an actual help to anyone, nor do I think anyone is actually cheating, for the record. But it sometimes does look like they are, especially with Dark's ridiculous pogo landings. You've got to think, well, how is he doing that so consistently? How is TRK taking a 4-month hiatus from the 1 seed and then just come back every bit as strong as he was before? 2-0. And as time has gone on, TRK's just looks stronger and stronger in the matchup. How do I think France will stop TRK and Roas if they win? Well, the truth is, I think that the favourites for this tournament are the Saudi Arabia A team. I think TRK, Roas, Naupo is and has been since the start the strongest lineup in the entire event, in my opinion. I know a lot of you would argue that the US lineup was a stronger one with Daniel, AJ Farskiller, but I think KSA in this event were always the strongest team. USA, I'd say, were the second strongest on paper, but the reason really for that is because TRK and Roas both have, I think, got that. Even Naupo, if he pops off, they've all got that ability to just sweep an entire team, even a team like USA. I've seen them, play so consistently in the past. TRK and Roas especially. Probably the two most consistent 1v1 players of the past 6 months. That's just very tough to beat. Whereas I think the US player is a little bit more vulnerable to losses, both in this tournament and before it. Has Dark got any ideas left? His real problem is that he hasn't been able to create enough opportunities. I really like what he's done there, though. Another ceiling pinch attempt. TRK is going to fly right with it and get the interception. But did you notice Dark's setup method? It's something that he does quite often when he's got a bit of space in the back corner. He just drives up the back wall, pings the ball into the ceiling, then goes back down to collect the high bounce with an air dribble. He's very consistent with this. It's not the most high-level mechanic, especially when we're talking about Dark, but I would definitely recommend you take a look at his setups for full-pitch air dribbles. He'll no doubt do it again if he has a chance. A lot of players, when the ball's in their back wall, they'll just leave it there, or maybe they'll try and bring it down and control it, but Dark just pings it into the ceiling and then starts air dribbling once it bounces off the ceiling and the ground. Double reset for TRK. Oh, the shot's gone under Dark. That is so deceptive. TRK got a piece of that as well. Double reset, connected, and then the pre-flip actually knocks the ball underneath the pre-jumping Dark. He really did just play the hand that he got to perfection there. As soon as he realized that the ball was getting away from him a little bit, he just made sure to get a tiny touch onto it. TRK has the ball taken off him, but I don't think he'll be too bothered in this position. He's just been so calm when Dark's tried to make him panic. TRK's not bothered at all. Was it another mind game there after missing the flick setup? The setup for the boost steal and the air dribble off the wall, I'm sure. Dark's just trying to manage his boost. He wants to maybe create an angle to run to that mid boost there. Decided to go for the goal instead. Demo doesn't land. TRK is just cerebral at the moment. He's spotting everything and pinches a 5th goal from distance as well. Well, TRK has just been too good today. Dark saw that one coming. He thought he could block it without jumping. And this wasn't meant to be. Do I want to play ARAM? Are you still... Wait. What time is it in? Oh no, it's 9 AM. Okay. I was like, what on earth is Rizzo doing awake right now? But it's not that. It's not that late. Or it's not that early in the morning, I should say. We were playing some ARAM last night. We're absolutely farming late game. Crazy how often, whenever I play ARAM with Rizzo, CJ, Athena, we're always somehow playing for the late game. Never winning. We're always scaling. Yeah, we're never winning early. In fact, I think 3 of the games that we won yesterday, we were still down in kills when we won. Which is, I think, just the real true way to play the game. What's ARAM? It's all run at mid, I think is what it stands for. It's a League of Legends mini game. We're all pretty bad at it. Rizzo is a Fizz main though, aka Fizzo. He should make a tutorial. I'd love. There should just be like a Rizzo ARAM YouTube channel. To be honest, why doesn't that exist already? Hey, what's up, Jack? Jack, next England need you next time. They need you next time in the World Cup. To be honest, KSA B team could use you as well. I know you're not from Saudi Arabia, but they look like they could use you. This is going to be a long day for KSA B if they're going to win this series. Trk has completely smashed Dark, and every game has looked more convincing than the last. Dark down by 6. Trk trying to embarrass him. And Dark has had enough. He's calling GG's. I think he knew that the scoreline is not going to get any prettier for him. And he calls GG's with 1:41 left on the clock. Oh, that was domination. Absolute domination from Trk against a player who recently, and very recently, I mean just the other day, shocked the US A team.